Tapped in, tuned in, turned all the way on. This ain't just a vibe, it's a freak scene bomb. Ms.Blue in the building, Oracle flow, cracking codes of the cosmos, now you already know. Yeah. Ride the wave, feel the light, it's frequency love tonight. Ms.Blue gon' take you higher, burning truth with sacred fire. Stay hungry, this is soul talk, rebirth from the womb. Say it with me, I can alter my course at any time. Tap in, turn on. Your higher self already logged in.
Those brown eyes, it took my heart by surprise. Could this be real? Because I dreamt you, a chapter that I turned. Too good to be true was the way you made me feel.
Wow. Greetings, Soul family. Welcome on in. Listen, I was really preparing for tomorrow. And then I got a download probably about 2 hours ago. And this download kind of shook me a little bit. Typically what I do after the end of the day, I'm kind of preparing for the sessions that I have tomorrow, the one-on-one sessions. And I happened to look at the calendar and realize that I took tomorrow off. Like I cleared my calendar. So I will not be doing sessions tomorrow. I never booked any. And this was done maybe 10 to 18 months out. And I know why. And we're going to talk about that here tonight. But first of all, I just want to welcome you all in. Thank you so much for joining me. I do want us to hype this video up. Let's like and subscribe because I'm going to be giving you some very, very needed information for navigating tomorrow, which for some of you is actually today. So the 24th of September. Yeah. I'm going to be giving you some information for that, as well as information that's going to just take us into this portal, this great awakening that we're in, this kickoff of this energy. Think about it this way. The portal is rising from Andromeda to October, and we're going to talk about this cosmic forecast, and we're going to be doing this here live. So make sure you thumbs up the video, like it, subscribe. Maybe even call a couple of soul family members or friends who need to hear this information, particularly those who may have been going through it. You know, a lot of changes have happened. A lot of things are going on. And so I want us to kind of put this out there. Like I said, I was actually just kind of organizing things, getting things ready for tomorrow. And then I went into the Akashic Records and oh my goodness, we have got to talk about this energy here. But first of all, I want to welcome you all in. Peace and greetings. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. I greet you with higher insight. Yeah. This is Ms.Blue. I am Ms.Blue. And right now, good morning, good night, good afternoon. I want you to understand that we are stepping into, yes, I know, my goodness, another transmission. We're stepping into another powerful transmission. We're going to talk about this portal that just opened. Well, really, we kind of kicked the portal off, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. But can you feel the energy in your body? Can you feel this frequency in your physical body? Can you feel it? Let me know. Let me know if you can actually feel this energy rising within your body. And granted, some of us are going to feel this a little bit more intense than others. But hey, soul family, Shiva is in the building. Tremel, good to see you. Stevie Love is here. Christine is in the building. Welcome on in. Sloth Pro is here. Tressa is here. Mega Miss Little is checking in. Welcome in. Key Simone is here. Tanya is here. Welcome on in. Crystal is here. Welcome on in. We have New Diamond in the building. Welcome on in. E. Claybrook is in the building. Danetta is here. Kelly B is here. Coletti is here. Wow. I love you guys' names. Divinity Warrior, good to see you. And Anastasia is in the building. And so many other. Papa Flynn is here. You've been feeling this energy, Papa Flynn, all day. Listen to me. Tales from Mill is here. T-Girl is here. Nicole is here. Welcome in. Uh, Key Simone says, I felt the shift after talking to my cousin yesterday. So you all know what I'm talking about, of course. Of course. Let me know if it's been intense for you. Put the flame in the building, put a flame in the chat if it's been intense for you. And I welcome you in with higher insight to all of the Galactic's universal citizens. Thank you all for joining me. Portal rising from Andromeda to October, this cosmic live forecast. Yeah, we're stepping into this. We're stepping into this, but we're bringing some components. We're not stepping into this portal unhinged. We're bringing parts with us. We're going to bring part soul with us. We're going to bring some science, and we're going to move in with our sovereignty, because this is about moving through this threshold and all of us moving through this threshold together. And so I want to count on all of you guys, Taylor, all of us, to move through this threshold together. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're feeling it. You're feeling it, my aunt, Renee. You're feeling it. I can see by your flames. Nicola, I can see Yvonne. I can see you guys are feeling it. Loss of appetite. Wow. That is definitely one of these symptoms, these ascension symptoms. I'm going to touch on all of that. I'm going to be talking about it. Deja vu as well. Yep, that part. Wow. Yes, today was very heavy, but I stayed disciplined. I love that for you, Divinity Warrior. Soul Sun Moon 13 clarity is coming in. I love that. Wow. Yaya says, morning, I felt it down and scattered. By evening, I was feeling fantastic. Okay, this is where we are. And I need us to be in this space, because this is going to give you so much clarity and understanding of the next 24 hours. Because the next 24 hours are going to be, it's a sensitive and critical point. So here's what I want you to do. I want us to do this together. Let's just take a deep breath. Let's just take a deep breath together. Can we all do that? We're going to do that. You can place your hand over your heart, because I want you to feel your heartbeat. This is also going to be one of those ways that you can ground your nervous system. Take your hand and place it over your heart. And I want you to sit with that for just a moment. And I want you to feel your heartbeat. Just feel your heartbeat. Just feel it. Just allow yourself to sit with yourself for just a moment. Feel your heartbeat. And so now let's just take a deep breath. And I want everyone to take this deep breath with me. Here we go. Let's breathe in. Yeah. And then I want you to exhale any kind of fear, any kind of anxiety, anything. Just exhale. Let's do it one more time. We're going to do that 3 times. So deep breath in. You can breathe in through your nose. Hold it for 3 count. And then exhale. Yeah. One more time. Breathe in. Last time, we're going to hold it for 3 count, and then you're going to exhale. Exhale anything. I see some of you are talking about headaches and different things that you're feeling. And let's just slowly exhale. Yeah. So, our intention of getting together here is I'm going to move you through this portal in truth and sovereignty. And so let us begin. But before we begin, we're going to go ahead and play our theme song here. And I want to welcome you all in as we get ready to dive deep, deep, deep. Yeah, into this energy right now. And actually, here's something else I want you to do. I want you to pull out a pen and a piece of paper, or you can use your phone if you're not on your phone to take some inspired activation notes. So, if something inspires you, if you get a download, because you will get a download, I want you to write this down. And I cannot stress to you guys the next 24 hours. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it from an elevated point of view, not from a point of fear, but I'm going to give you some things that I received in the Akashic records, in the files. These are predictions. I will explain what I mean when I say predictions, me, Ms.Blue, and I want you to just be so tapped in. So right after this, we're going to get started. So grab you a pen, a piece of paper, something to take some notes. Invite a friend, someone you know that could use this message to hear it now. I want you to get it depending on where you are in the world so you can have it. Some of you are already in this energy, and some of us, if we are on the northern hemisphere, will just be walking into this in a couple of minutes.
Yeah. If you really want it, you gotta be it. As Ms.Blue has shared with the world, it's all about frequency. If you feel it, show it. If you want it, grow it. If you believe it, know it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Live it. If you receive it, give it. Nothing's missing, I'm it. It's all about frequency. In the past I thought I lost it, but the truth was always near. Every scar became a teacher. Every fall just brought me here. Now I'm rising with the healing. Every light inside of me, not becoming what I'm chasing. I am the frequency. You feel it, show it. Show it. If you want it, grow it. Grow it. If you leave it, know it. Know. All about frequency. Ask the question, how is this possible? The answer subtle, synchronicities audible. Keys unlocking, belief expanding. Frame by frame, new life commanding. No chase, no match, I embody the key. The light I own unlocks destiny. Raise my vibration, reality shifts. Every dream I desire already exists. Nothing's coming to me, no, no. Already here. When I raise my vibration, the vision is clear. Vision is clear. If you want it, grow it. If you leave it, know it. Believe it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Give it. If you receive it, give it. No, nothing's missing.
from my girls. And all about frequency. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I'm glad that you are loving it because it's all about frequency and have been for so many years. For so many of you guys who've been following me when we did the frequency workshop back in 2022, 2020. Yeah, it's been all about frequency for so long. Now, I'm going to be going over my notes. And these, I'm going to tell you these notes first. Um, because these are the ones that are for the 24th, actually started for the 23rd. And so here's some things that I want you to understand that right now, we know this whole year is about the Great Awakening. And everybody's been talking about it. And I've certainly been talking about it for quite a while. So we know we are in the midst of a great awakening. And within this great awakening, we have a lot of changes that are coming. And we can see the physical changes that are happening out in the world. Um, just think about the beginning of 2025, the year of fire, the year of air and wind. Think about that. But here's some things I want you to know for September the 24th. Really, this energy started on September the 23rd, the evening, and into September the 24th. And this is why this is called the Great Awakening. And here's some of the things I want you to understand that right now, there is a group of souls on the planet that is preparing for the return of what they're calling Christ or Jesus. They're returning for the great rapture. I don't know if you guys heard about this. Brother Shabazz had sent me a clip of a sister who did sort of a montage about this, that they really see this as the 24th as being the end of the world. And I'm not going to hold you. Watching some of these videos, so many people were laughing and, saying, and they're literally talking about how they're leaving their house and they have been preparing for a very long time this year. And what to do, like when they start to go up, the main thing to do is to not look down. Don't look back like Lot's wife. One lady had her whole house planned out for those who were left behind, where she organized stuff and where she put things and have things like they're really, really taking this serious. Now, I'm not here to debate what someone holds faith in, what they hold to be true. Yes, it's all over TikTok. It is everywhere. This whole rapture thing in the world is ending. Because if you can think of it this way, and I know you guys can, literally, the world is ending for someone every second. Every second, it is a rapture. Every second, someone is leaving. It is the end of the world for a being on the planet every second of the day. But if I were to tell you what could be in the mix of what they're feeling is the great awakening. But here's what I want us to always remember. Whether you consider yourself to be spiritual, whether you are just this sensitive being on the planet or a sentient being on the planet, awakening is a choice. Consciousness, evolving your consciousness, that's a choice. It's not a requirement on planet Earth. I know we feel like it has to be a requirement. It's not. But this is one of the agreements we're not going to be able to escape. As above, so below. Our ancestors left that credence for us for a reason because the cosmic skies are a reflection of our internal world. Each of us have our own galaxy that is happening inside of us. We have all of these constellations and stars and energy. Everything that is reflected in the cosmic sky is reflecting inside of you. In fact, we're all tethered to the same vibrational frequencies and alignment. And depending on how much you have expanded your consciousness and awareness, is how intense you feel what is happening on the planet and your understanding of what's going on. So, right now, what's happening is Earth is getting showered. Oh my goodness. We are getting a downpour, a galactic downpour of cosmic frequencies, of Kundalini energy. And this Kundalini energy is coming out of the constellation of Andromeda, and it's coming out of the center of our Milky Way galaxy. Now, I told you we were going to mix a little bit of science here tonight, a little bit of soul, along with our own sovereignty. And I trust that, this message aligns with you and you take what you need. I am here to give it to us in a way that we can understand everyday magic, that it is not some twisted thing that is so separate from you that you cannot work with this energy, because I just don't teach that way. I don't give information that way. I give you things that you can use in your day-to-day life and make it make higher sense. NASA just put out a report that they detected that there was some frequency, some powerful ripple effect that was released. You can't make this shit up, and you can Google it, from the constellation of Andromeda. Some real interstellar shit going on. Not to mention also the comet Atlas this week. We are being hit by CMEs, which are chrono mass ejections that are coming straight out of the sun. So we are getting all of these massive downloads, these interstellar things that are headed directly for Earth. But I want you to know that these cosmic storms that are happening, that's coming out of Andromeda. So even if we want to say Ms.Blue be on that ish, you trying to tell me that NASA is in alignment with my ish? Because I've been announced. Andromeda rising. Remember, I told you guys Andromeda is rising whether you're conscious of it or not. And so what a lot of these individuals are feeling, what they're picking up when they feel like the rapture is coming, when they feel like the world is going to end, they are feeling this massive download, this Kundalini energy that is coming in hot, I must say, dripping pure fire, meaning energetic fire, upgrading us and our physical bodies. Because where we are in our procession of our solar lineup is not the same. I've been talking and teaching about that for years and years and years. It is not the same. And this is what they're feeling. It's like going to a country that you don't speak the language and you see something and you think that it's shampoo, but lo and behold, it's not shampoo. It's a sugar scrub. I feel like they have their translation a little off about this energy. Yes, they are in fact in alignment the 23rd, the 24th. It is a great rapture. It is a rising because our physical body is getting an upgrade. So some of the things that you are experiencing, because this is a real crystalline DNA, RNA upgrade. It is changing the human species. And I know that sounds big, but that's exactly what I was shown by my guides, and I was shown by the Galactic Council of what is happening. Now, for those of you who are in the Andromeda Rising, when we get together, we will be channeling this information, even more details. I will give you that transmission in its complete wholeness, but I want to give it to you guys right here so you can understand. This is why that workshop, I put it in place. Nothing I do is guessing. Way in place. For those of you who have been a part of the futuristic activation group, it's why all of this at the beginning or the end of 2024 was in place. You are in alignment when you're doing this work, the galactic e-files, the 7 suns. So these CMEs, the interstellar comet, the downloads coming out of Andromeda, the constellation, and the Kundalini energy, because remember, we have 2 forms of Kundalini. One that we can activate here on Earth. The other form of Kundalini energy does not come from inside of our sphere. It doesn't come out inside of our atmosphere. It comes outside of our atmosphere. This is a part of the Great Awakening. Now, we have some key players that have been very, very active, and they will be very active now and for the next 48 to 72 hours. And those of you who are part of the futuristic activation, this is why I have been sending out the cosmic texts, letting you know where these spikes of energy, where these ley lines are crossing, where, when these downloads are coming in, and you all have been confirming it as well. But I want you to understand that what is happening right now, some key points I want you to take away for the next 24 hours. This is your emotions. It's like somebody taking a soda, opening it up, taking a drink, putting the lid on, and shaking it as hard as they can. Your emotions may feel very unstable right now. And it's going to be easy to feel like you're losing control. You may feel that right now, or there is this excitement for some. You may feel this anticipation, this excitement for some. And then some, what is happening right now, you may feel this anxiety, but you don't know where it's coming from. So it can be at any end of the spectrum. Any end of the spectrum. So I want you to understand that no matter what end of the spectrum this is coming in, you could easily be tipped. You might feel some anger, and some of the things that may happen is you may receive a phone call. Somebody may call you out of the blue. You might get a phone call. You may suddenly, someone gives you a phone call and all of a sudden don't explode. Or you may receive a text message, or you may hear something, or someone may tell you something to push you to the left. Mm-hmm. 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 I need you to stay on your square. Stay on your square. And let me tell you why. And this has even happened even prior to this. This could trigger, this could be a massive trigger for you. And this trigger could onset some sort of illness, physical illness, some sort of mental illness, some sort of breakdown. And I'm talking mental breakdown, and I'm talking mental breakdown. You just got off the phone. Listen, I'm telling you, this is real. Mental breakdown, spiritual breakdown, some sort of surge, some sort of surge that could happen. Here's what I want you to do: take it easy. Take it easy. Stay calm. Stay calm. Don't feed into it. Stay calm. Just stay calm. Stand on your square. It can trigger something major here. Some of the things that will be coming up, and we talked about this at the beginning of Virgo season, some illnesses out of nowhere. And I've been getting reports from soul family members that have received some sort of illness, and the medical doctors or no one can figure out what is going on. What is going on? Cannot figure out what is going on, what is happening. It's okay. I need you to still make sure that you stand on your square. New Diamond said, I felt the surge on the phone, Ms.Blue. How you be so on point. Listen, I'm telling you guys, this is why even though it's late, I said, I have got to do this show so you guys can hear this, so you can understand. I need you to stay calm. This is going to be some radical emotions and stress, even that is going to come up. But your awareness, stay aware, because it's a lot of blessings here. Over the next 24 to 48 hours, conversations are going to be taken the wrong way. People are going to misunderstand what you're saying. They're going to misunderstand what you're saying. They're going to misunderstand your intent. Even here now, it can happen. But you have to take care of yourself, especially when you know that you have sensitive spots, soft spots within yourself, because the frequency is shifting. We are literally changing timelines again. And oh my goodness, I could have swore I just changed timelines 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I changed timelines. Well, you're changing timelines now, but this is the difference. We are now have entered into this portal. It's a major portal. And in this portal, everything lives on. Everything lives on. Listen to what I'm telling you. Every thought, every action. We've talked about this just in the last couple of live streams. Every thought, every action, it stays in motion, and it's opening up other timelines for you. It's opening up other possibilities and dimensions for you. I want you to let that sink in. So you have this moment, you sort of kind of explode, and you lose it. You've opened up you've changed your whole reality. Think about it. It's some very intense, very thick, very volatile energy. And for those of you on, we'll do East Coast, Western Hemisphere, mid morning to afternoon, baby, walk softly. Stay calm. Stand on your square. Be aware. Don't get distracted. Okay? Don't be combative. This is not the time to want to have the last word. This is not the time, as they say, to push the button, to poke the bear. This isn't that time. People are on edge. They're ready to explode. And we have a group of people who feel that their calling, their God calling, is for the world to end. This is some very unstable times. They are literally planning to ride this comet. They're literally planning to wait for the sky to open and for the chariots to come in, the trumpets to blow their horn, and the world will be over. And the complete world to be over. And we understand what this does to a person's psyche. I'm not telling you this out of fear. I'm telling you this so you can be careful with you, especially from right now on through until we get to mid afternoon, mid evening of the 25th. Yes, massive shootings because we are in a fire year. We have so many people who think the rapture is coming. Yes, I'm telling you. Yes, this is some serious stuff that I've seen in this vision. And yes, I've done my part and I want you all to do your part so that we can really send out light and lift the energy and frequency on the planet. We need to do that. So don't get distraction. Stand on your square and do not exaggerate anything, nothing. Don't see how I'm choosing my words even now? Do not exaggerate, especially if you hurt yourself, if there's an accident that happens, if you're upset about something, if someone says something to you, you want to stay calm, no exaggeration. Because that exaggeration is just going to feed whatever it is. So if you find yourself in a situation that is critical, hand over your heart. I want you to breathe and stay as calm as possible. As possible. Slow down for those of you who have to drive tomorrow and you have to be out and about. Pay attention. Focus. No speeding. Slow down. Timelines are crossing and mixing, and accidents can happen in an instant. So be careful. Mm-hmm. 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 Stay aware. Stay aware. Don't lose control. This is the great awakening of what you're feeling. And even if something beautiful, divine drops in your lap and you have it, I want you to maintain a calm neutral level of excitement. Now, when it gets to about the 25th to 26th, then you can wall out. Then you can wall out. Then you can wall out. Lots of illness, lots of things that are coming down. And I'm not telling you because I'm not a medical doctor. I am a certified holistic practitioner, a Reiki master, combated with all of my abilities to be able to see energy, read energy, and a healer to activate and facilitate healing. I'm not telling you don't take care of what's going on with you. But if you have some things that are going on, doctors can't tell you, no one can tell you what is happening with you, then you have to know that what is happening is a lot of what is being released within people, especially when it comes to the knees, the ankles, bones, when it comes to blood pressure, these kinds of things. This is unhealed trauma in the body looking for a way out. Because we are raising our vibration, the vibration, planet Earth is raising its vibration. And so, therefore, everything that is going to live on the planet is forced to raise their vibration. Now, you're here, you're doing the work. And because you are doing the work, are we going to feel it? We are. Is it going to be pretty intense for us? Yes. But guess what? I have faith in us. We have done the work and we understand what it feels like for Kundalini energy to be rising in our bodies. We have tools, you have things that you can work with so you can make sure you can calm yourself down and stay present in the moment. Do you understand all of this? This is the time that all that you've been studying, all of your tools, all the things that you know, your intuition, that you bring this forward because it's showtime. It is literally showtime. It is showtime. So, inflammation, all of these things, this is unhealed trauma, pain, anger, frustration, all of these things that we know are lower vibrational fears, anxiety, guilt, grief that is in the body. It is attempting to get out. Because as you raise your vibration, it cannot stay in and it will trigger certain things to happen. What I don't want it to do is I don't want this great awakening to send you into spiraling, crashing out. Because you know it's coming. It's here right now. We're going to stay calm. We're going to stay neutral. We're going to stay in that 0 point. You're going to stand on your square. This is one of those days where you can fuck around and find out, and not in a good way. And you don't want to be on any end of that. It is something greater at stake here for us to move our energy into. But it's okay if you choose not to. It's okay. You just will go through this cycle again. You will just go through the cycle again. Now, I want to say welcome to everyone on in. And for those of you who may not know me, I am Ms.Blue, the Soulful Oracle. I am a guide, a channel, a healer, and a teacher. And I've been here for decades, really, helping people rise, helping souls release, and helping souls to remember. I also want to remind you of that. Some of you have walked with me through SkyQuest. It's a great time to tap back into these tools through the Galactic E files, through the Mystic Decoder. Definitely, you want to tap into that. Some of you are part of the Futuristic Activation Group. This is the time. You know, some of the things I want you to do if you're a part of the Futuristic Activation Group is to go back and think about some of those goals and things you set for yourself at the beginning of the year and see where you are. Definitely be checking the text line. Go back and listen to the report that I sent out for the rest of this month. And then there are some of you who are brand new that is joining me for the very first time. I want to say welcome, greet you here. And you are here because your soul knows. And so right now, I'm holding a mirror for you because this is about remembering your tools, revisiting your goals, and stepping through this cosmic doorway. And I want us to step through this doorway fully sovereign. Fully sovereign. Yeah. So now we're going to anchor in safety because this is what's going to be needed for today and tomorrow. And this is even for children. You know, you just want to have them pay attention to what is going on and what's happening around them, just being present in the moment because it's going to really allow their intuition to step forward quickly. What I'm sharing with you right now is energetic guidance and cosmic translation. You know, none of it is not any kind of medical diagnosis. We all know that. Because if you ever feel in danger physically, I would hope that you would call the emergency services first. I want to talk about Andromeda because it's coming in hot. Many of you sent me the report NASA put out. I want to say NASA put that report out yesterday about the energy coming out of Andromeda. NASA and Hubble have just released some breathtaking new images and maps of the Andromeda Galaxy. You can't make this up. Andromeda is rising, and they just released this a day ago. So science is telling us this is our neighbor galaxy. The Andromeda Galaxy is our neighbor galaxy. It's 2.5 million light years away. But don't worry, when we get together in the live transmission, we will learn how to travel through the portals of the moon and get there very quickly. But I want you guys, if you get a chance, to Google this because the new images show more detail than we've ever seen before. And dare I say, your girl captured some of that even before all of this high technology captured it. But you can see the stars, the ancient sort of kind of collisions that happen. You can see the lineage written in light. So now, there's been a lot of talk. So I want to be clear about this. There is no verified NASA announcement that Andromeda sent an object to hit Earth. Because someone wrote me that in an email that is Andromeda on course to hit Earth. No, it's not. In fact, what they're seeing is actually it is a spaceship. It's a UFA. Okay, that's Ms.Blue. That's my take. But no, Andromeda is not scheduled to hit us on Earth. That's not it. And that's not what the science say. But energetically, I want you to think of it like this. This is huge. This is the frequency that you're feeling right now because it's coming in. This, what you feel, this energy, this cosmic light that is coming in that you are feeling in your physical body, this is the portal of Andromeda. It is opening. The portal has opened because Andromeda, the galaxy, is a part of the great awakening on earth. We have that's our neighbor. We have a very interesting connection with one another. What is happening at this time? We are being asked to widen our view. Expansion. What did I tell you guys? More than being on a spiritual journey, we are on a journey of expansion. That's what we are. So to think in lineages or legions, think about legions, not just days, to feel this ancestral connection, not just this moment. This moment will never leave us. We will be feeling this energy for quite a while. Quite a while, we're going to be feeling it. And I can feel it right now. And I know you all can feel that that portal of the Andromeda Galaxy has opened up in perfect time. If I ever needed any additional realization, confirmation about Andromeda rising, because I got a lot of side eye, where did Ms.Blue pull this out of? What is this thing? I know it's in perfect alignment for us because Andromeda has opened up this portal, this magnificent portal, and it's getting wider. It's not a doorway out there, but right here, it's in your body, it's in your nervous system. It's showing up in these wild and crazy and powerful and very vivid dreams that you are having. It is showing up in your breathing and how you're breathing in and out. And guess what? At this particular moment, we are actually crossing the threshold together. And I think that is amazing. That is amazing right now. Divine Divinity says an explosion is happening right now. Yeah. Mm. So I want to give you a couple of more things that is happening in the world. And then I'm going to take some questions for you all. But I really wanted you to know what is happening and what is going on in the next 24 to 48 hours. And so that we can be very, very mindful of our bodies. We can be mindful of the energy coming in. We can make sure that we are staying in a balanced place as this emotional current happens. If you're driving or operating any kind of vehicle, please stay present. Please slow down. Do that. Take care of your mind. Know that anything that you are engaging in with your mind, you are opening up a new timeline for yourself. Um, be aware. Be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of your honest feelings, how you're feeling, observe them and then make the necessary correction as the gods we are embodying here on the planet. Don't just recognize you're in a shitty ass mood and allow yourself to stay. You want to observe it and get to the root of what is really behind what is going on. And once you have that understanding, once you come to that realization, then I want you to raise your frequency, right? Raise your frequency, raise it, and stay in your own body. Take care of you first. First and foremost, take care of your energy first. These triggers are going to be really, really strong. And depending on where that weakness is, it can activate illness within the physical body, within your mental body that is happening for you. You don't want to allow yourself to get pushed to that point. It's going to be some radical emotional things that are happening. But this is a lot of unhealed trauma that has been held on, unhealed pain, anger, frustration that has been trapped in the mind, has been trapped in the body. So you want to make sure that you stay calm. You stay calm and do what you need to do for that calmness to be there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And not allow yourself to get triggered. Now, I want to talk about some other things that is happening on planet Earth because the macro always mirrors the micro. And there's two things I want to highlight. Number one, I want to talk about what's going on in the Netherlands. The Netherlands just made a huge announcement. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but their trains are now officially running strictly on wind and air. All of their trains, their national railway has moved to contracts powered entirely by wind energy. Wind energy. Think about that. That's powerful. This is letting us know that things are speeding up. We're changing the world where we're at. And the message is clear. The systems are pivoting. You understand the old grids are collapsing and new power is rising. New power is on the rise. This is all throughout the Netherlands. It would be so cool if we could do that here, if we could have that ability to be able to do that here. And then in China, they are taking a whole new take on beauty, and beauty is being reimagined. So they have factories that are robotic and AI driven, and they are focusing on longevity science. And so they're making skincare. And if anyone knows about Eastern skincare, it's some of the best skincare in the world. But their skincare is becoming less about vanity and more about precision, more about health, and more about long life. Because the body, the largest organ on the body is the skin. And the body is being seen as an instrument to regulate, to refine, and sustain. And so they've come out with a skincare that is literally turning back the hands of time, not in a vanity way, in a health way, in a longevity way for the skin. So we are being called to treat our bodies more like the temples they are and not a shell. Hopefully, a shell. Speaking of movies, I got this channel and I spoke about it some time ago. There will be some legislation that does come out pretty soon. I don't know when, but it will be coming out and certain movies will be banned. So these movies where they got the children all disappearing in the middle of the night, getting killed, and all these horror type real movies, they are horror movies that impede upon fear. These things will soon be outlawed. And who knows? Maybe they'll have those sites online for people who still want these horror movies. They will have to kind of bootleg them to get them because they won't be on Front Street. So I want you to know that we have so many things that's changing. Beauty is shifting. And speaking of beauty shifting, I would be remiss if I did not tell you guys that there is a 8-week class that's coming up. And it's a long awaited class, if I must say so myself. I have posted it on Instagram. I have definitely let all about frequency members know about it ahead of time, but it is self-love, the new shadow work 8-week class is coming soon. I'm going to announce this because this is, even before this announcement today, yet again showing that all of these classes that I've channeled is in alignment. Is in alignment. Because I came up with this all about frequency class at the beginning of 2025. And now China just announced their new skincare. And this is what the self-love, the new shadow work 8-week class. And you guys know how long I've been talking about self-love is the new shadow work for years and years and years. And this class is more than about beauty. It's about real self-love, being the new shadow work. And I'm so excited. So stay close. I will announce when enrollment is open for everyone and anyone who wants to join this 8-week class, because we're going to be getting it in. And I'm super excited about that. So yeah. We talked about that. Let's see. I also want to talk about a little bit of forecasts and some predictions, and then I will take some of your questions here. But I want to talk about these things that are going on. These are some of the things I did in my 2025 prediction show, but I want to talk about them here because as we head towards October, November, a lot of these things will be coming back up. I probably will do an update. Earthquakes and storms. You can expect that Earth to keep discharging. It's going to be shifting weather extremes. Think of the planet exhaling. And I want you to think about it this way. Your job is to be prepared. Is to be prepared. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Priestess Brandy. Priestess Brandy said, yes, when I seen the invite, I immediately thought about our Pretty Girl Magic. And many of you may remember that workshop I did. Gosh, when was that? 2018, 2017? I don't even remember. Pretty Girl Magic. Yes, just think of Pretty Girl Magic on steroids. Only this one is open to everyone, no matter how you identify. You know, self-love, the new shadow work, it's for everyone. Yeah, thank you for that. Be prepared. Have a small emergency kit. Know your grounding rituals. Some of the things we need to be doing is really regulating. Oh no, you had an earthquake. 3 a.m., 4.7 in the Bay. Wow. Yes, I'm telling you. Go back if you haven't heard my 2025 prediction show that I did in 2024. It's on the channel. You must listen to that because that is coming back around. Crown Me said, I still have my brushes. Love you for that, sis. K Blash Sean says, I completely felt the shift yesterday. Yes, New Diamond telling about the earthquake this morning. Yes. Know your grounding, salt baths, barefoot on the ground. We have got to learn how to synchronize our energy. And I'm telling you, it's going to be some more. It's going to be some more earthquakes. And, some of the places that came up, Italy, Paris, like New York, New Jersey, um, wow, uh, Yellowstone Park. Like, I mean, I was taken on this journey. I can't get into all of it now, but just know these things are happening. Storms are coming up. The weather we had this year, this is really the change, what I'm feeling. And these are just my predictions on it, right? Of what I can see inside the Akashic files is that as hot as it's been, wherever you are in the world, it will never be that hot for a while. And it's going to be a cold, cold winter for some. For some, it's going to be a winter you've never experienced. It's really going to be kind of all over the place this winter here, and things are going to start speeding up. Now, here's the other thing I want us to start thinking about between now and October, November, and that's unresolved traumas releasing from the body, which I talked about this unresolved trauma things coming up. Many of you have already said you've been feeling this strange symptoms like extreme fatigue, extreme fatigue. Has anyone here felt like they've been locked in their bedroom? Locked in their bedroom. Just being locked in their bedroom, just kind of like you notice you spent more time in your bedroom than any other room in the house in the last week or two, or maybe even longer than that, or any other room that you normally are in. You feel like this is where you're at, like you're not moving around as much as you would like, or it's very difficult to move yourself around. If you have this fatigue, if you have pressure points doctors can't explain, listen, listen, listen. Listen, I see some of you guys have been saying you've been forcing yourself to get things done. Yes. Ebony saying yes, yes, yes. hmm Extreme inflammation. Yes, yes, these things. Listen, I always tell you to take care of who takes care of your health first, but I also want you to know the body is clearing old shocks that you've been holding on, old shocks. I want you to keep a log. You need to keep a log of this. Keep a log of this. Journal what you feel. It's so important because this, what you're feeling, a lot of you, I want you to think of it like this, like you've been held. It's almost like you've been imprisoned into something. It's because your whole auric field is going through a recalibration, and it's trying to hold you still until you're ready to really just move. So you want to make sure you are supporting your nervous system with lots of breath work, breathing. You want to make sure you're getting some good movement in, some good stretches, some good movement. Um, you want to make sure you're eating good food, good healthy food. Some of you may have lost taste like completely. For the last 3 days, I wasn't hungry, don't want anything, don't want nothing, absolutely nothing, don't have a taste for nothing, don't want nothing, don't need nothing, none of it. None of it. Or you've had a change in taste and maybe there is it just takes forever for you to get satiated. Like nothing is craving you. You want something, but you don't know what it is that you want. And then I want to talk about uh number 3. I've received so many reports, mystery illnesses, that people are coming down with things with no explanation, of where did this come from? How did it happen? This mystery, illness, doctors scratching their heads. I'm going to tell you my guidance, document, advocate, and pair medical with energetic support. Know that you're not crazy. You are clearing, you are releasing unhealed trauma, unhealed pain. Some of you are releasing things from other lifetimes. You're releasing things from your family lineage. You're releasing things. You're clearing things. You're clearing out things. So this is when you love yourself, like really love yourself and love yourself some more. Remember, I told you guys to make sure that you are paying attention to your thoughts and what you're doing and what thoughts are coming up, because it's giving you an indication of that. And finally, let's just talk about society itself. Institutions are wobbling, hanging on by a thread. And I want you to understand that some leaders will pivot, others will cling, but your task is sovereignty. So keep your finances steady. Strengthen your community ties. This is the time to not be beefing with everybody. And create your microsystem of mutual care, things that you need. Because all of these storms, these traumas, these leadership shifts, these mystery illnesses are the reflection of the portal. And I want you to know that the field is shaking so the new can settle. So that the new can settle. If I could give you a practical, energetic toolkit for this window that we're stepping into, here's some of the things I want to encourage you to do. It's definitely grounding. I have a grounding mat. If you have a grounding mat, sleep on your grounding mat. Also, 20 seconds barefoot, to go barefoot 20 seconds. If you have a patch of grass, to go barefoot 20 seconds. Salt baths, take as many salt baths as you need to do. I want you to create a symptom log. Write down the time, the trigger, the intensity, the mood. And this gives you power and it shows you your patterns. For those who are in the All About frequency, you have the Soul Frequency Tracker. If you were part of the All About Frequency class, pull out your Soul Frequency Tracker. You're going to need to track that. This is a perfect time to do it. Your emergency kit, very simple. You're going to need water, flashlight, some cash, and small essentials. Get you a backpack. Everybody in the family has something in that backpack that if you had to move in a moment's notice or just for a day or two, you will have things that you need in that backpack for everyone, from the smallest child in the house to the most wisest one in the building. A self-love ritual that I will give you as a mantra that you can begin to start working with. Hand over your heart. This is one I've given out before. You hear it in the song. I can alter my course at any given moment. And repeat that. That is an activation statement that is going to ground you. And if you want to know where you can find a grounding mat, you can go to grounding.com or you can go to Amazon and just read the reviews. It's some really good ones on there. So that's your practical magical toolkit. The grounding, the symptom log, the emergency kit, and doing the self-love ritual. Use these. Use these after we get off. Use them tomorrow. Every day until we get into, at least until we get into October. Until we get into October. Yeah. Do y'all want to do a mini activation right now? Who's up for it? Are we up for a mini activation right now? Y'all want to do a mini activation together for ourselves now, because we are well in this energy. We are well in this energy, and depending on where you are in the world, we are very well in this energy. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, so we're up for a mini activation. Okay. Okay. All right. You guys are up for it. All right. So we going to get into it. We're going to do a mini activation here. Let's get into it. Mhm. Let's get into it. Tremel, you down for it? Priestess Melanie, Mega Miss Little. Okay. Supreme Megastar. All right. All right. All right. You up for it? All right. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. We're going to do something. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's see. I want you to sit up nice and straight. I want you to close your eyes. That's it. Close your eyes. And I want you to roll your eyes up. This is an ancient practice. You're going to be opening up your crown chakra, your third eye, and your pineal gland. That's it. Looking upward. Looking up as if you are looking straight into the cosmic sky. Now I want you to see above. I want you to see above you a door of golden starlight. I want you to feel a thread connecting your crown chakra to the door. See the golden thread connecting to this doorway. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to inhale your new code. All of your new codes. The codes that you need to step in and ground and embody your greatest good, your protection, your grounding, and everything that you need to move through this doorway. And I want you to inhale. And as you're inhaling, you can feel the energy that is coming from this golden door starlight coming into your crown chakra. And as you exhale, you are exhaling what no longer belongs, helping it to ease its way out of your energetic body, releasing itself out into the cosmos. And so now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to relax your eyes now, but keep them closed. And I want you to whisper to yourself, I, I am sovereign, and I walk through this portal with love. That's it. Say it again. I am sovereign, and I walk through this portal with love. And I want you to see yourself floating through the door of golden starlight. That's it. Now, slowly, as you're coming through this door, slowly, whisper again to yourself, I am sovereign. I walk through this portal with love. That's it. Oh my goodness. You can now safely return back to this time, this place, and this space. That's it. Ground yourself. You can feel the new codes as they begin to release themselves into your energetic field, activating your subatomical particles. And I want you to open your eyes. You have just activated yourself. Oh, yes. Take a few moments and just breathe. Remember your frequency, your power. Feel your energy and your light. Oh, yes. What a time to be alive and growing up on planet Earth. You can now return. Oh, yes. Put a star in the room when you have returned. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how you're doing. Whew, that was nice. That was nice. Yeah. So nice. I feel like my microphone is recalibrating. Woo. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So there we go. We got everything we need for the next 24 hours. Stay aware. We are prepared. We are in the building. And I'm just so glad. I am just so grateful. I am so thankful that we get to do this together. We get to do this together as a soul family together. Yes. Andromeda is rising. It is rising. And it's still not too late if you want to get in on that. But here's what I'm going to do now. Know that you can join the Andromeda Workshop. Stay tuned for those of you who want to be a part of the 8-week self-love, the new shadow work class that's coming up. If you're in the futuristic activation group, I want you to go back to your notes, your tools, check your goals, see what has shifted, use your instruments, and report back in the group. Tell us that. For those of you who are in the All About Frequency class, I want you to go back. I want you to check your notes. I want you to go back into the practices. Make sure you're doing it not only for yourself, but for others around you. And that we are being of service for ourselves and others. And if you have worked with the SkyQuest Galactic E-Files, the Mystic Decoder, I want you to remember and let this be a reminder to pull them back out, right? They were made for this exact moment. Yeah. Tremel just said, felt tingling in the back of my head, my eyes red like I smoked a blunt. And I don't smoke no more. Wow, what an activation. I love that. I love that. So, yeah. So welcome to everyone on in. I'm going to open up for questions. I want you all to know that we are the living prophecy. I know a lot of people are saying that tomorrow is the rapture, and I'm sure it is for them. For those of us who understand it on a different frequency, Kundalini energy, baby, is coming in hot. It's coming in hot. There is an activation that is going on. There is a cosmic upgrade that is happening within your physical bodies. So, your emotions, your energy, all of this, we are going to handle ourselves carefully and with love, full of care, full of love. So we are the living prophecy. We are walking through the threshold. We are not on a journey of ascension. We are not to ascend out of here. It is more like the Sophia journey. We are anchoring ourselves here to do the work on earth until we have chosen to move on to our next assignment. And the way that we do it is with sovereignty. We do it with sovereignty. We do it with clarity. We do it with love. I want you all to know that I see you, I feel you, and I receive you. I receive each one of you. So if we don't have any questions, I'm going to get out of here. Because remember, your girl was chilling. I was writing up notes. I was taking channels in. But I knew you needed this message for tomorrow. And I want you all to save this, and I want you to go back and listen to it tomorrow, not out of fear, but in awareness. Because tomorrow, it is that day, the Great Awakening. We are having another peak of this energy. And it is coming in hot. Coming in hot. Stand on your square. Stand strong on your square. It's going to be some radical rhythms happening. Stay present, stay aware. That's it. Your greatest protection is going to be your awareness. Whenever we have this portal time, it opens up, and we know that the mothership is coming to take those souls on to their next journey and to drop souls off. And so my condolences, because so many of you have had relatives, loved ones to make their transition over these last couple of weeks. We're going to be in this energy for a minute, you know? So I'm going to send you all so much love. Think about the weather, patterns, all of this stuff. But we have the tools that we need to ride these cosmic waves and create these cosmic waves. Let's see if we got any questions. Let me see here. Oh, maybe I did it wrong. Let me see. Okay. I guess I don't know how to look for questions. Question. So here's a question. So Atmos asked the question, how do we raise our frequency to address the trauma as quickly as possible? Pay attention to your emotions, because your emotions is going to let you know that there is some sort of trauma, there's some sort of pain, there's something that needs to be released. And when it comes up, instead of reacting or being triggered by it, really kind of sit with yourself and ask, what is it that I need to learn from this at this moment? Because it's there to teach you something. It's there to share some insight with you. And then I want you to also love yourself through that process. And that can be a little hard to do, but it's never too late to work on you. This is what the self-love class is about, so you can really start to heal those things inside of you. Because a lot of times we become self-destructive to our own paths, our own dreams, our own desires, whether it's in relationship, whether it's how we live our day-to-day life, whether it's in our health, we become self-destructive. Remember, the whole point of the eclipse is to shine light on areas of your life that you didn't see. And as we move further into this portal, we will come into more things that you did not have awareness of. So if you pay attention to your day to day life, there will be certain things that come up for you that maybe you haven't thought about. Start thinking about, what are your dreams for yourself and your life? What do you desire to be of service in? Because often what you're going to find is some form of frustration in that. And that's going to start opening up the pathway to healing. First, it's awareness. Then it is acknowledgement. And then this is where we get into the work of learning how to love ourselves, to forgive ourselves, and to bring understanding. It's not about blaming other people for our circumstances. We are such highly evolved beings that a lot of this is being orchestrated for what we say we've come to learn and what we say we come to rise above. So, yeah, hopefully that's helpful for you. There you go. Let's go to Divine Impress. Impress. Empress, if I can talk, was feeling a bit frustrating this morning. Haven't been feeling that way. Is there something going on in the ethers? There's something going on inside of you. And the frustration wants to get out. Get to the bottom of the frustration. What is happening on the outside is a reflection of what's going on the inside. There's always levels we can look at this. There's always going to be something going on in the atmosphere. Your power base and your power move is when you can honestly own your emotions and your feelings. That's your power. When you can look within your self and say, why am I feeling frustrated? Why? What's at the bottom of this? When you can have that honest conversation with yourself and you can admit to why you're feeling frustrated, you will unlock a whole new world for yourself. So, being a sovereign being is really code word for saying you are a God body. You're a God being. And so you realize the world is not happening to you, but it's happening in spite of you. So go within. Go within. And to ask, why am I really frustrated? And look at your life honestly. This isn't about judgment. Once you can uncover that, you will have a breakthrough. But as long as it's always something causing you to be a certain way, you've given your power away. So, being a sovereign being is really being within our God consciousness. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So there you go, Divine Empress. Hopefully that helps. Next question. Let's see. Supreme 963. I want to dream again. It's been 7 years. What should I do? Wow. I love this question. And then it's embarrassing telling people I haven't dreamed in 7 years, almost 8 to be exact. So here's the thing, the truth is, you are dreaming every single night, but you may or may not remember your dreams, and that's okay. But more importantly than remembering your dreams, what I would encourage you to do is to get you a dream journal or have a way to document. And I want you to document how you feel when you wake up, because how you feel is just as important, or if not more important, than you remembering your dreams. The good thing about it, we have a built in system. Think of it like one of your spirit guides as a dream conductor. And the dream conductor is in there and is taking notes. Because often what is happening, the dreams, really, there are many different dimensions and levels to the dreams. And I'm going to speak about this in a couple of different ways. The dream conductor is there to help you work out things in your day to day life, right? And so these dreams are there to really help you with that. It's important to think about what you fall asleep to and what you wake up to. But not dreaming or remembering your dreams is not necessarily a bad thing. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Maybe there's something else that your higher self has chosen for you to work on at this time that does not revolve around dreaming. I will tell you what I've seen. When a person is in a state of fight or flight, and fight or flight could be not just you worrying about yourself, but maybe worrying about your family, maybe worrying about finances, maybe worrying about your stability, all of these things that have to do with first chakra issues. Sometimes that will cause you not to be focused on your dreams because you will be so immersed most of your day trying to figure out how to put the moving pieces together that when you go to sleep at night, you're sleeping, but really you're recouping all of your energy that you have burned up overusing your mind during the day. The other way that this can happen is that dreams is not something for you to focus on. You are actually living out your last dream. So I want you to go back and I want you to think about 7 years ago or 8 years, however long it's been, that you had a dream. And I know you wrote that down because that's a spiritual marker for you. Your last dream you had. And I'm not talking about the dream when you went to sleep. I'm talking about the dream for your life. And another reason you haven't dreamed is because you haven't put something else in front of you for you to begin to reach for as you move forward into the future. And so if you go back and you say, here are 10 things that I wanted to accomplish, and I've accomplished these 10 things, and I've just been living since then. I want you to get very clear over the next 24 hours about what are your dreams now. Remember, we live on a planet where we're constantly either growing, things are growing here, or they're dying. There really is no in between. And so you need to put some things in front of you to grow, because when we become stagnant, things become stagnant in our lives. And sometimes that can even impact how we are conscious in remembering our dreams for the next day. So, those are some things that I will tell you to begin to work on if you can't remember your dreams, to see what are those things that are coming up for you. So, there you go, Supreme Mag Netter 963 star. All right, let's go here. So, yeah, let's go. Ms.Blue, my aunt passed away on Saturday. My condolences. I'm sorry to hear that. And the same day my baby cousin was born. Was that all a part of the activation taking place? Yes, on a grand scheme. Because when the mothership comes, the mothership picks up souls and take them away, and they also drop souls off, right? Because most babies, I know I talk about this a lot, but most babies or most souls do not enter into the physical body until they take their first breath. When they take their first breath, that's when they enter in. And so, my condolences on your aunt passing away. But no, usually before souls make their transition, there is a welcome party almost 2 to 3 years prior. And so, they did get a chance to meet your cousin and your aunt. And so, ashe and blessings and condolences to the family. Yes. So, it is a part of the bigger scheme in the family lineage, uh, that is a powerful portal that your aunt chose to help open to ensure that the mother, because from what I can tell, the mother was experiencing prior to giving birth some complications, or there was reasonable cause that she may have some severe complications. Believe it or not, having a baby is not just, it really is a form of miracle happenings, and it can be quite dangerous. And so your aunt chose to exit the portal to open it wide so that the mother and the baby can have this process come through in a very, very loving and very healing way for both of them. So she was going to make her transition anyway. And this was the moment she chose to honor and to hold the family up high. Yeah. Because she said when that baby came, yes, a lot of people are sad, but everyone knows that there was a gift that God also gave them in return. Yeah. Yeah. So, ashe and blessings and condolences to you and the family. True Alchemist says, can you tell me my most dominant star seed lineage and any messages from my guides? I'm only going to do one question. And here's the thing when it comes from the dominant star seed, there will be, think of star seeds like this. We're all star seeds. We're all cosmic beings, and we have spent many, many lifetimes, not just on Earth, but in other places, in other galaxies, and other star systems, and other places around the world, right? That's why, even on a scientific level, the same material, matter, elements that are found in galaxies in space, we have in our physical bodies, as well as mountains. The same thing we find the materials that make up mountains and crystals that exist inside of you. Everyone has gold inside of them. Did you guys know that? In your physical body, you have gold. So, never call yourself broke again. uh, Never call yourself gold broke again. That's facts so that you can know that. And you have crystals inside of you. So we are all things. We are all things. So we have about 2 milligrams of gold that is inside of us. And most of it resides inside of our blood. Did you know that? Huh. That's interesting, right? So, gold in the body is the alchemy. It's a reminder that we are not just flesh and bone. We are not that, but we are living stardust. And gold is conducts energy flawless. It conducts energy. It's a conductor that's inside of us. So within us, what happens is it symbolizes our ability to channel in divine light, higher frequencies, life force energy. It's like the universe hid a bit of the cosmic conductor in our veins. You understand? Wow. So we are both human and we are both radiant. Yeah, we got salt, we got all kinds of stuff in us, but let's face it, we know we love gold. We know we love gold. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I want you to think about that. You got gold in you. You got pure gold in you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Kat said that this message was for me. I was just looking at my account. There you go. There you go. That's right. You always rich. You walking around rich. And we have, let's see, Jay McDonald said, this is my first time watching live. Can you share a message with me? Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Hmm. Oh. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. You know, I want to I want to share a message with you. I'm going to share a message with you. And one of your guides wants to remind you about something you were just talking about, and you would have been talking about this morning. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that is this situation for you to let go of, and a situation that no longer serves you, to really, really let go of it. And then I feel like a grandmother, maybe even a great grandmother, but a grandmother on your father's side. And let me know if your grandmother on your father's side is still with us, because I do see a woman, and then behind her, I see a man. So this is telling me that this lineage is coming from the masculine side of the family, which would be father energy. So this would be your father. This would be your father's mother. But the more that I look at her, because she's coming through gorgeous, beautiful, and she has glasses, but she's coming through almost like a grandmother. Most spirits, when they make their transition, if they're over the age of like 40, 50, they usually come back much, much younger. And so the older they come back younger. I'm just curious about that. Let me know if let me know if this is your father's grandmother. I'm going to go with that because I don't see you replying, or either I miss it. But one of the things that she's saying, uh, uh, hmm, let me see. One of the things that she's saying is telling you, you never met my father's grandmother. Well, I think this is your father's grandmother with you, because she is talking about the power of prayer and really connecting with source. My words, not hers. Okay. She's saying God, I'm saying source, with all the things that's on your heart, because there is some things at this time, Jay, that's kind of heavy on your heart that you're concerned about. And she's telling you that miracles is going to unfold for you. Now, I don't have a time frame. I don't have a time frame, but I want to give it about 2 to 3 months from now. There is a situation, there is something going on. I hmm. Let me see. Let me see. See, I wasn't going to do all of this, but you knew here. Um but it really speaks about what the work you're doing in the world. I feel like there's a shift with your career, what you're doing, how you're showing up in the world, and you're just ready for more. You've been ready for more for a long, long time. And 2 to 3 months from now, there's going to be an opportunity, like several opportunities for you to grow and blossom in your career. And but now is the time your grandmother is saying, um, you gotta do it now. Like her urgency is for you to really know that this miracle is like it's already in motion. Like it's already in motion. Like you would have to do some really, really jacked up stuff for this not to happen. So to hold on, but it's time for you to make the changes that you've been contemplating. There are some things in your day to day life that I see you hesitating on, that you're saying, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait because I can't wait until I get this new job, or until I get this promotion, or until this money comes, and until I get this. Like you're constantly saying this. You have to change that talk, and you have to take the actions now, because the words you speak today, the actions you do, the way that you move, you think, you feel, this is what's creating this tomorrow. And if you didn't hear the beginning, please go back and listen, because everything that you don't do is what's opening up this energy for what is to come. For what is to come. It's opening up timelines. And as I'm looking, because I'm drawing out your timelines here, you have some high timelines that are amazing. But listen, sis, you got some low timelines. I'm going to need you to stop entertaining fantasies. I'm going to need you to stop entertaining timelines that you don't want to live full time. You don't want to put those timelines in motion. You have some spiritual gifts. You don't know what to do with it. Listen, head on over to my digital site. This is what my work is about, helping you step into that, tap into those energies, start exploring those things, start, you know, researching those things, start utilizing those things, call your guides in, call your grandmother, because your grandmother is, listen, she right there. Your grandmother is right there. I'm reading the. So we survived the rapture, I see. Well, you know, I don't know if you was on the rapture train, but I didn't get a ticket for the rapture train, but I did get one for the expansion. So there you go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So there you go, Jay, and welcome on in for catching us live. Catching us live. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Supreme, you said y'all know that picture where the person is sleeping and it's a million eyes watching them. I think that did it in 2018. I shut my dreams off. If you did, that's trauma. You said in 2018, I learned about surveillance technology. Yeah, that's trauma. And I shut down. I didn't want the government to see my dreams. Well, I'm glad you got to the bottom of it because I promise you, the government ain't the one you need to be worried about seeing your dreams. That's the least of your worries about seeing your dreams. There are remote viewers that are right here in this room, myself being one of them. But so what if people see your dreams? You know, so what? What they gonna do? They can't be you. New Diamond, I'm going to get to these other questions. These are just so good. New Diamonds, Ms.Blue, do you have an Oracle training class? I love how you're so into it with your gifts. I'm trying to get like you. Well, sis, thank you. Great compliment. Um, that is a class that's coming, and I have taught classes about components of tapping into your intuition. So there are more classes coming. There are more things coming. They really are. And I love the question for you. So thank you. Thank you. That you gave me some realization I needed. So thank you. Let's go to the next question. Let me stroll back up. I kind of jumped to that because that's where I was. Transition. Let me see. Let me see. Let's go right here. Let's go to Dr. Ace. Ms.Blue, I got sick with something that attacked my respiratory system and turned into pneumonia. I have had this since the solar eclipse on the sun. What is the energetic field needed to be released? So, two things. Wow, and it happened on the solar eclipse. Well, here's some of the things I want you to think about because when it comes to respiratory, right? When it comes to the lungs, when it comes to the breath, I want you to think about things in your life that has happened over the last couple of years that has taken your breath away. Like literally took your whole breath away. Like you were, you know how somebody knocked the wind out of you? Just took the breath out of you. That has to do with respiratory issues. Respiratory issues also is where you feel like you're being smothered. This can also come from being overworked. I'm just going to tell you, Dr. A, some of the things I'm picking up. Having an unexpected blow hit the family. So it didn't have to hit you directly. Could have been someone who got sick, someone in the family lost their job, like something that totally changed how you navigate your day-to-day life. And what's happening now is this energy is coming up so it can be released. So it can be released. So you can let go of it. You can let go of it and it can be released from you. And so this is the time, Dr. Ace, I want you to sit with yourself, have that honest conversation with yourself, and give yourself permission to feel a certain kind of way about whatever that circumstance or situation was. Where was it that you did not allow yourself to be angry, to be frustrated, to be hurt, to say, this is too much? I want you to think about that because this is what's wanting to be released at this time. It wants to be released at this time. It's saying, let it go. And now what will happen, which you've already probably had to do this, there are certain things in your day-to-day life which has to do with your responsibility, has to do with things you're responsible for, that you will find a new way of showing up and taking care of this and allowing others to help either themselves or allowing others to help and assist you. So it's telling you to slow down. It's telling you to pull back. It's telling you learn how to say no. It's telling you to go within, to stay within. And it's attempting to release. And so this is the message. You know, the breath is the most valuable thing on the planet. It's worth more than all the gold and all the gems in the world because we need the breath. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I got for you. That's what I got for you. And I pray that you are feeling better because I want you to think about this. Everything in your chest cavity is connected to your heart chakra. And so this has to do with the heart as well, and matters of the heart and how we feel and how that emotion is within our hearts. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me go back up. I think I miss one. Ma, ooh, can I say your name? Mapaku? Mapaku. My birthday is on the 24th of September. Can you please share something with me? Well, happy born day, and also happy born day to everyone who is celebrating a born day. Mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Where did Dr. Sheen come back? Okay. She didn't come back. Okay. So, okay. Well, we'll move on. I was trying to wait to see if she responded. Okay. So, happy born day. So, know that you are entering in, and you would have felt this maybe 3 to 4 months ago. You was stepped into this energy of a personal year of 6. This is all about home and family, this frequency for this year. This is when the universe is calling you back to tend to those very personal things like your relationship, your family, your community. It's about self care. You know, this is about nurturing, responsibility, healing, family ties, love partnerships, caring for yourself and others, you know? So it's a powerful time, powerful energy that you're stepping into. It's one where you have to make sure that you have healthy boundaries. But this is a beautiful time if you want to build a family or get into a relationship. This is a great year to get married during a personal year of 6, and this is about everything about creating and aligning with things that are in harmony. The special gifts here is you'll be able to create authentic love in your everyday life, like with your friendships, with the food that you eat, with the place that you live, the relationships you have with your community, and even with your own self. It's a powerful year of self love. And it's about creating beauty and seeing beauty in everything that you touch, everything that you come in alignment with. When you cross over into this threshold of your born day, you have 52 days of power. I would suggest that you mark them on your calendar and count all the way these 52 days. Know that you are in divine light and blessings. Your activation, energy is potent. So the things that you want to work on, you want to put out in the world, this is the time to get those things in alignment and to do it because you have full support of the universe. And it's kind of like a green light means go for you. Because this 6 year frequency is the frequency of Venus. It is connected with that Venus energy. So you got that love, you got beauty, creativity. It teaches the true responsibility isn't heavy, but it's sacred. And, you may even find, somebody trying to spin the block on some of them old relationships, sort of resurfacing, but know that most of them will come back mainly for healing. Healing. Um, that is the opportunity, you know? And also, I want you to think about, maybe your home. And also, maybe it's a place you visited that you go back to and you just have this powerful reawakening that comes in there. And it really is the year of spiritual inner peace, you know? Yeah. hmm So this is all about returning to your heart. It's an initiation into going into deep love, deep self love. And I can't help but think about the self love, the new shadow work class. It's about going into that deeper love, not just with others, but the love for yourself. So there you go. Happy born day to you. And thank you for being here. And thank you for, you know, shining your light with us here in the world. Listen, everyone, I'm going to get ready to get out of here because I literally can feel and hear. I'm sure you can hear it. My voice is starting to recalibrate. And this is an indication I have gone through these portals and these upgrades. And when my voice starts to recalibrate like this, it means Blue, you're doing way too much. You're doing too much. You done did enough. So no, my voice isn't healing. It's recalibrating. It's recalibrating because I have been doing some very, very heavy work for these upcoming workshops, and we are moving into a higher frequency. And once I start getting into this portal to start doing readings, I'm opening up those realms, but I'm trying to close them down because I don't want to give everything away for the transmission tonight. I got to save that for what's coming up. So I said I was coming on for an hour. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah, we did it. We did it. We had 2 hours and counting. So we definitely see as the moment I went ahead and said I'm getting ready to shut down, my voice came back down. Trust me, over the years, I have blown out computers, blown out phones, stopped vehicles from moving. I carry harmonics, healing, and frequency in my voice. It is an instrument for me. It is a sacred tool. So I'm going to honor that. I was supposed to be going ahead. What you mean you're going to continue to follow you and subscribe? Yep. Let's get to it. Yeah, you guys like and subscribe if you feel the calling and you've been here and you've received something from the message tonight. Um, I'm going to come back on, don't worry, later in the week, you guys, and take some more questions. But for now, I am going to go ahead and shut down. I love you all so much. Let's continue the conversation in questions and in comments. And if you have a question and you want to share it and you're okay with sharing it in the comment section, I will come back and answer, as many as I can get to. When, as many as I can get to in the comment section. But I love you all so much. Let's keep doing our work. We have 24 hours. Bookmark this show. Please go back and listen to the beginning so that we can ride these cosmic waves over the next couple of days and just step deeper, deeper, deeper into this energy. And I am sending you all so much love. Peace and love, soul family. Peace and love. Ciao. Peace and love.
Yeah. If you really want it, you gotta be it. As Ms.Blue has shared with the world, it's all about frequency. If you feel it, show it. If you want it, grow it. If you believe it, know it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Live it. If you receive it, give it. Nothing's missing. I'm it. It's all about frequency. In the past, I thought I lost it, but the truth was always near. Every scar became a teacher. Every fall just brought me here. Now I'm rising with the healing. Every light inside of me, not becoming what I'm chasing. I am the frequency. You feel it, show it. Show it. If you want it, grow it. Grow. If you leave it, know it. Know. All about frequency. Ask the question, how is this possible? The answer subtle, synchronicities audible. Keys unlocking, belief expanding. Frame by frame, new life commanding. No chase, no match, I embody the key. The light I own unlocks destiny. Raise my vibration, reality shifts. Every dream I desire already exists. Nothing's coming to me, no, no. Already here. When I raise my vibration, the vision is clear. Vision